What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Music with Rod, and welcome to my channel where we are all about helping artists grow and promote themselves. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the first thing any artist needs to do if they really want to take this music career seriously. The first thing any artist needs to understand and realize is that you are a business. You are capable of generating millions and millions and millions of dollars from your art, from your craft. So you have to start thinking as yourself as a business. And so now as a business, you need to be incorporated. Now, there are many different ways to incorporate yourself. Well, not many, but it's a few. And so we're going to be mainly focusing on this one right here. LLC. Stands for Limited Liability Company. That way, you keep your business and yourself separate. If this is you, this is your business. Make yourself a business and protect you. Now we're going to be going into the computer so I can be breaking it down further. Got a couple of articles and we're going to break this thing down and explain a little bit more of how to incorporate yourself, what is incorporation, and just the different, situations that you might come across when you are trying to incorporate yourself. Incorporating a business means turning your sole proprietorship or general partnership into a company formally recognized by your state of incorporation. Basically, turning yourself into a business. When a company incorporates, it becomes its own legal business structure set apart from the individuals who founded the business. So why is all this so important? This incorporating ourselves. So this is attorney Oscar Michelin, a legal commentary on litigation and the practice of the law. So this is coming from a lawyer. This is not coming from me. The article says, I represent a lot of new up-and-coming and rising artists, designers, and entertainers. One of the first pieces of advice that I give them is that they should incorporate themselves. I tell them that all of my established entertainment and design clients are incorporated. Here are the top 3 reasons to become a corporation. Number 1, liability. If you are a corporation and if you always act as a corporation, then you will not be personally liable for any damages and lawsuits that may arise out of your business. Sign all contracts in your corporate capacity. That way, if the deal goes bad or the performance flops or there is an accident at the venue, your personal assets, your home, and etc. are not at risk. That's one of the fundamental reasons corporations exist, to shield shareholders even if there is only one shareholder from liability. Number 2, professionalism. Particularly for young artists, when you have a corporation formed, it sends a message to executives, agents, and others you are dealing with that you are handling your career professionally. It tells people you have gotten legal advice and have thought out how you want to deal with business issues. It also forces you to keep track of income and expenses and to think about your career from a business perspective. Number 3, taxes. There are major tax benefits to incorporating, especially now that the alternative minimum tax is in place. If you earn around or over $50,000, you are likely going to get hit with some AMT payment. Why is this more unfair for artists and entertainers? Because they don't keep all their income. Some have a manager getting 10 to 20% of income. Some have an agent getting 10 to 20% of income. Some have a lawyer, 5 to 10%. Some have all 3, which could be anywhere from 15 to 50%. So they are getting hit with an AMT on income they don't even keep, and which is getting further taxed on the managers, agents, or lawyers' tax returns. A nice double hit for Uncle Sam. On top of that, if you are filing personally, You may not be able to deduct business expenses like flying to a job site or buying clothes specific for a shoot or an audition. In order to make these expenses deductible under the qualifying performance artist exemption in the IRS code, an artist can earn no more than an adjusted gross income of $16,000 per year. That figure was set in 1986 when the exemption was created and has never been increased. But if you are incorporated, then most, if not all, these expenses are tax deductible. State and local taxes you pay would also be deductible on your federal tax returns. That's a huge benefit and savings that cannot be ignored. In conclusion, the only downside to incorporating is the upfront cost, between $500 to $2,000, some annual fees to the Department of State around $100, and the additional fee to your accountant for some extra paperwork. But the upfront costs are spread out over the course of your career since you only pay them once, and the tax benefits should far exceed the minimal additional annual costs. So yeah, as we've read right there in that passage, it is necessary. You are a business. First and foremost, you are a business. You are a creator. At the same time, you are a business. So now that we know the importance of incorporation, we know what incorporation is, let's go on and break it down. Like, what are the requirements to incorporate ourselves in our own state? I'm in Georgia, so I'm going to be going over how to do it in Georgia, but it's as simple as a Google search. So let's walk through it. As we can see from the Georgia.gov website, a corporation is a type of business entity that has limited liability and is separate from its owners, the shareholders. Okay, so let's go down and figure out, how do I register a corporation? Get prepared. So these are the things that you need to do. Do your research, of course, and gather what you need. Now, I'm going to let y'all in on a little bitty secret that is not on here. They got the name of the corporation, name, address, valid email address, mailing address, name, address. So all these things are on here. But when you do file and register, there is one added secret on here that I'm pretty sure LegalZoom is where they make their money from. So y'all watching this video, y'all ain't got to worry about LegalZoom. So this is how you get to the Georgia website. And what you're going to do is, if you're in Georgia, come down to annual registration with changes, login required. Click on this button and hit OK. And then you're going to come over here, create a user account. Now, we're going to go. Next page, you're going to come up with a user ID. Now we can log in. And so now after we come to the login screen, what we want to do is come down to create or register a business. I am creating a new domestic business. Business type, we're going to go with domestic limited liability company. After that, do you have business name, reservation number? No. Requested business name. Whatever your business name is, whatever your artist name is, goes right here. And so, boom, we're going to get down here. And boom, this is the secret. Oh yeah, don't forget, you have to include LLC within your name. LLC or any of the variations, but that's just for business purposes. Of course, you don't have to be whatever your rapper name is or singer name, artist name is LLC. That's just for business purposes, because you are a business, of course. So after that, we're going to come down here, and this is what I'm talking about. Select NAICS code. So how do you find the NAICS code? Now, there's two ways you can do it. Either you can look through the list of what's on here, or you can come over to a website called siccode.com. and Mal. So what you want to do from siccode.com is browse your NAICS code because that's what you need. And so since we are in the entertainment, arts, entertainment, recreation, we're going to go here. Performing arts companies. We would be a musical group and artist, which further lets you know that yes, you are a business, musical group and artist. You are a business. You are listed as a business on the, you have an NAICS code. So scroll down a little more. I think it's loading over here, but okay, subcategories. Click on subcategories. After you click on subcategories, you want to kind of, now you can see that you are, this is what you are. You're a musical artist independent, singers independent, vocalists independent, musicians independent. This is you. 71130. So we go back over here and say we are arts and entertainment 71. And then we are a 711. Here, well, independent artists, writers, and performers. Well, they didn't change the number. See, that's what they try to play all type of tricks now, y'all. So they don't have us, so we can't do this. Well, matter of fact, here it is, 71130. Sorry. But they have two. You can either independent artists, writers, and performers, or musical groups and artists. You know, whichever one that you feel suits you best. I would go with this one since we looked it up already. Put in your address. And hit continue. After that, you're gonna put in your primary email address. Make sure it's your real email address. Then this is where the fun part starts. You get to fill it all out. So you are a principal is the individual. First name. I'm just gonna start putting my real information in because it's a little easier than having to just make stuff up and it kind of autofills. But yeah, guys, this is just an overview. I'm just kind of walking you through this. So I'm just going fast through it. Check the box. By checking this box and continue e-signatory. Boom, you want to check the box. And then this acts as your signature. You can be the organizer, member, manager, attorney, in fact. Whichever one you want to select from there. Okay, don't forget to click on this box right here, create register agent. And the register agent can be you. You can be your own register agent. That's just basically saying like some people they incorporate in different states and they need to have a person in that state that can represent them and that would be their register agent. But since you are in the state that you're in, you know, you can be your own register agent. That is fine. Got a register agent. Now we can continue on. Please enter at least one organizer. Okay, you have to hit add. Sorry, guys. You have to hit add from right there. And boom. So now we got everything filled out. Make sure that everything is A-OK on here. If it is, we're going to hit submit. And then, boom, $100. So for $100, you can incorporate yourself and become a legal entity in business. So as we see, that is how you incorporate yourself. That's the importance of incorporating yourself. That is what incorporation is, and that is how you become a business. That is how you take ownership of your craft. You are an artist, you are a creator, but you are a business first. You know, so when you sign them contracts, you signing in your business name. You're not signing in your name. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. If you have any suggestions or anything that you would like to see next, make sure that you put it in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.